Welcome everyone. Today we're going to focus on one of the most critical aspects of character creation in LARP, crafting a compelling character backstory. Your character's background is going to set the stage for their actions, decisions, and relationships within the game. It's what makes your character both unique and believable. First, we're going to define the basics. So starting with the basics, you want to ask yourself the fundamental questions about your character. What is your character's name? How old are they? Where are they from? And what is their occupation or their role within the realm of legend? These questions are going to form the skeleton of your character. For example, if your character's name is Alara and she's a 28-year-old alchemist from a small village off the outskirts of the realm, you already have a starting point. Next, we're going to dive into your character's personal history. This is where the foundation of your character really comes into play and where your character takes its shape. So you want to begin asking yourself questions about your character now that are more in-depth, such as, what was your character's childhood like? Did they have any significant events or milestones growing up? And who were some important people in their life? You want to think about how these experiences shaped who they are today. For instance, our good character Alara, her village was destroyed by a plague, and so she dedicated her life to studying alchemy in order to find a cure. That gives her clear motivation and purpose. That brings us to our next aspect. Every character needs a driving force. What are your character's motivations and or their goals? What do they want to achieve? What are they afraid of? And what are some long-term dreams that they have? But also, what are some short-term goals? Alara might be driven by a desire to prevent another plague, making her obsessed with finding rare ingredients or ancient text. Maybe a short-term goal could be that she wants to find a mentor or a alchemist master to help her train, while her long-term dream might be to establish a renowned alchemy guild. And that brings us to our next part. Characters don't exist in a vacuum, so you need to consider your character's relationship. Begin by asking yourself questions about who are their friends, their family, who are their allies? Do they have any enemies or rivals? How do they interact with others? Are they a member of a household or guild? What is their role like within that household or guild? Relationships add depth and create opportunities for dynamic interactions within the game. Alara may have a strained relationship with a rival alchemist who disapproves of her methods, but she could also have a loyal friend who supports her unconditionally. She may also be a member of a guild already. These are things that you need to discuss in building that character up, but there are also things that can be added on as your character grows within the realm of legend. Then we need to take a look at strengths and weaknesses. A well-rounded character has both strengths and weaknesses. What are your character's skills and talents, but what also are their flaws and their vulnerabilities? Balance is absolutely key in this aspect. Alara could be extremely knowledgeable and resourceful in alchemy, but perhaps overly focused, making her oblivious to social cues, which potentially leads to conflicts. Then you want to finally think about how your character's background will influence your gameplay. How will their past shape your decisions? How can you use their backstory to help drive not only your own personal plot, but the plot of the realm of legends plot forward? Like Alara's relentless pursuit of a cure might lead her to make risky choices, pushing the narrative in unexpected directions and creating rich storytelling opportunities. By following these steps and defining the basics, exploring your personal history, identifying your motivations and goals, detailing your relationships, and acknowledging both strengths and weaknesses, you can create a compelling character background that enriches your role-playing experience. Remember, a well-crafted background not only makes your character more believable, but will also enhance the overall gameplay for everyone involved. Now, let's get started crafting some unforgettable character backgrounds. Add your background here in the comments so we can all take a look.